Hello, friends, and you are friends. Welcome to On Top of the World. I'm Joshua Hadley, and as always, I'm joined by the man with the man with the power to sweet him solid woman, but the ones who got down there, and you still know what's coming yet.
Hi, hello, hi. I'm Justin. That's Josh. Hi, hello.
Lord Justin
Lord Justin
of the
Belanger.
Principality of Sealand.
Yep, got the flag right there on my desk. It's right there. Oh,
Yeah, they oughta respect. They oughta be respected more. I feel.
I'm gonna sneeze soon. Just so everyone's aware and warned ahead of time. There's a sneeze coming.
Like I said, needs to be respected more, especially by the peons at Walmart.
Yes. What did Walmart do
So
now?
then they gave you a refund.
Yes, they gave me a 1 cent refund recently, so that was pretty cool.
How? On what? Why?
I placed an order for
Uh,
some steel trash cans, like those little ones you put in the bathroom usually, little like rectangular small steel ones. And I, for some reason, like a couple minutes after I placed the order, they're like, "All right, here's 1 cent back." Now, my theory is because the total price, because those in a couple, it was those and then also a different container as well. It was it was $111.12 was the original total. So after the cent was taken back, it was $111.11. So my theory is that there was just someone at Walmart with OCD.
maybe. I
That's
think
my theory.
you know how they're able to afford this.
Able to afford to give me my one
For
cent
this
back?
1 cent.
Yes. How could they
Yeah.
afford that?
So it's the news is out. Walmart gets their watermelons from this company that its owner was just sentenced to what is this 9 years and 10 months in federal prison for slavery.
Oh, we're getting them slave watermelons.
See,
Why's
here's
it
a
gotta be
story.
watermelons?
Well, let's see. Vladimir Moreno, a Bartown, no, Barto farm labor contractor, pleaded guilty on December 29th to conspiracy to commit forced labor and racketeering charges after federal prosecutors said he recruited workers in Mexico, made them to work for the fuck, Velator, Velators homes harvesting and lied about their housing and pay once they arrived in Florida.
Mm.
So, about a bunch of people from Mexico to work his farms, held back their pay. They were living in like 4 people or 5 people to a hotel room, if not just staying in a warehouse without any beds or anything. You know, just typical capitalism.
Yeah.
But because Walmart gets their watermelons from these people, they were able to afford to give you a 1 cent refund.
Yeah. Yeah. All that slavery led to this. Led to me getting 1 cent back.
What are you gonna do with the penny?
I'm gonna bet it.
Nah, what's gonna happen is he's gonna put it in his pocket. He's gonna be watching anime. It's gonna slip out of his pocket and then between the cushions, and he won't see it for another like 12 years.
But I have it. It's on PayPal. I don't think I ever have physical money on me. I never have physical money on me. All my money's through
Why not?
PayPal. Cause what am I
Then
gonna
like
do?
who you gonna throw pennies at when you're angry?
Probably no one.
Why not?
Cause why would I throw pennies at somebody when I'm angry?
Because you're bad, glad.
Oh, right, right. I don't have any
Or you
pennies
could
though
throw
now.
it at Mexican wrestlers when they have a great match.
True, true. I mean, it wasn't pennies, but we did. I didn't have any money on me at the time, but several people in the crowd at it was a 5-way match with luchadors, and also Gregory James for some reason. And yeah, people in the crowd just started taking fucking dollar bills out and tossing them in the ring after it was over.
Hell yeah. Um. See our other news story. Um. Gonna the thing in Discord news. So Representative Eastman of Wasilla in Alaska's Congress sparks outrage after asking about the potential economic benefits of the deaths of abused Alaska children. Let's see. All right, so here's what it says in the Anchorage Daily News, and he is quoted here. I've seen the video. He says this. Here's see. Eastman said that he had an argument on occasion that when child abuse is fatal, it could be economically benefit a society, and he said, these are his words here. It can be argued periodically that it's actually a cost savings because that child is not going to need any of those government services that might otherwise be entitled to receive and need based on growing up in this type of environment.
So basically, he was like, "Hell yeah, it's okay to kill children because that'll help us money wise."
Exactly.
Yeah. Why would you Why would you say that and think like, "Oh, this is gonna be fine. No one's gonna have an issue with this."
Oh, I mean, you gotta say, oh, something controversial. I don't know. They're doing a meeting. Like some people try to defend this. Oh, he's bored in a meeting. They're in a committee meeting for the state Congress, coming up with policy, and like, oh, I'm just gonna bring this up. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
I was gonna say this fuck shit out of nowhere.
I mean, there's gonna be problems with the budget. We're cutting education, but like, oh yeah, victims of child abuse, we don't need to help them. Like, what the fuck? It'll be better to not help them, he argues.
Yeah.
I think of the economic benefits. Think of the almighty economos.
That man really fucking walked up to that podium, cleared his throat, and he said, "Fuck them kids."
Without a condom.
Oh no.
And see. So the Congress voted to censure him. Like, I think the vote was 37-1. And of course, he has the one no vote. No, not me.
It's like, I didn't kill any kids. I'm just saying it's fine to do that.
Yeah, what the hell?
Thought we lived in America.
Yeah. What happened to America?
Yeah. Now all of a sudden, child murder's not okay?
You see, what was it? Tennessee? No, it was Tennessee, but recently it was somewhere else. Some other state has like, oh, I can't remember. Was it Kentucky? No, you would think it would be. I'd have to look this up.
Are you talking about like the marriage age limit thing?
Yeah, that.
I don't remember what
the fact that there's not a bottom limit. There's a couple states that don't have a limit at all.
Yeah, people were like arguing, like they're trying to bring the the age limit of marriage up to 16 years, and people are like, "Oh no, we can't do that." And then like, meanwhile, other people are like, "The fuck you mean bring it up to 16?"
Yeah, that's the crazy part. Like, bring it up to 6. What?
Yeah. Should we not be starting at 16 and bringing it up from there? Like, what's going on?
Alright, so people, like, as much as people, these Republicans scream about groomers and drag queens and whatnot, it's estimated, like, there's 20 victims of rape a year in this state, and the rapist gets off by marrying the child.
Or murdering,
So
they also get off that way.
Yeah. They probably have other problems. Just marrying them off is much easier. So when the rapist marries the child, it's no longer considered rape.
Which makes all the sense. You rape someone, you're like, okay, now we're getting married after the fact. This is rape no longer.
To someone who, can't sign any contracts, can't rent a car, but can decide, yes, I will be married to this
person who raped me. Here. This adult who raped me.
I can't buy alcohol for themselves. Can't buy cigarettes.
Like, this is legitimately like
can't see an M-rated movie in a movie theater.
This is legitimately
can't buy
like
Grand
fucking
Theft Auto at the store.
This is legitimately like middle-aged shit happening in 2023.
Yeah. Yep. Pretty sad state of affairs, really.
Yeah.
Oh, but the real problem is drag queens and men wearing a dress. That's like, if we ask the QAnoners, that's the real problem in all the fucking like Pizzagate type stories and all the conspiracies. When the conspiracy, it happens right before our eyes, but you know they're like all upset about their fantasies of, you know, Hillary Clinton running the pedo ring at a fucking pizza parlor that in a basement that doesn't even in a building that doesn't even have a basement. I mean, that's just the best.
Yeah.
These fucking morons. Anyway, fuck Eastman. He's a piece of shit.
Yes.
Yeah, someone ought to abuse him and say, you know, it'd help if he just died. You know,
Yeah.
it economically benefit society.
Ironically, in that situation, it probably would.
Yeah.
One less person to fucking vote on some stupid shit.
Exactly. Let's see. Just go look at the time. We got time for one more news story. Your boy Donald Trump. You know what he said?
What do you say this time, Moose?
He's ending crime. It's over.
Oh,
it's gonna be done when he's president again.
Right, I saw the thing about
or
that.
Or when he continues to be president.
Like, I saw the headline, and then I thought that it meant, like, that he was just, like, drunk and talking about ending his own crime.
Well, it'd be a good way to start, wouldn't it? To, like, end crime altogether.
Yeah, you know. There you go. No more crime.
I'm just gonna... I thought it was funny because Joe Biden got a whole bunch of...
He's gonna end all crime, and he's gonna make the Mexicans pay for it.
Exactly. I thought it was this funny thing because Joe Biden got a whole lot of shit when he said he's gonna end cancer. Like, that is a pretty big, like, goal.
Yeah.
At least it's like some kind of noble one. With Trump, when he says he's gonna end crime, it means he's gonna increase the police state. It's not like I'm gonna end crime by killing more black people. Yeah, you know, it'd be one thing if he said I'm gonna end crime and I'm gonna end the war on drugs. I'm gonna, you know, Joe Biden's trying to pardon all these people. I'm gonna make it happen. No one's gonna stop me because I'm Donald Trump. No, I'm gonna increase the police state. I'm gonna make things less free. You know, people like you know, this wasn't Trump who said this, but Matt Walsh was saying like all drug dealers should be put to death. Like, what?
You know,
like,
that's what happens when you deal in marijuana. The devil's lettuce. They don't call it the devil's lettuce for nothing.
Oh, you know, he said like put the big pharma people to death too, but you know, if we did that, he would say something else because, you know, like I mean, that's clearly a bullshit line from him.
Yeah.
All right. Enough of these people. Let's get into some questions for Gopher.
I gotta answer some fan questions. I hear that Jeff sent in quite a few of these.
What? Oh, yeah, his dad, like, they're talking about the podcast, and he was like, "What's a podcast, son?" And he said, "I will send this question to Gopher for you."
Yeah.
Okay, first one from Sophia in Russia, from our friend from Moscow.
Okay.
How are prices in America right now because of the world situation? How's inflation been affecting you, Snoop? Gopher? Snoop?
It's not great. Like I just had to spend an extra $3 on this month's worth of ramen. Yeah. No. So not
Damn.
You know, and other stuff also going up. The food in general though is been good. It was 29 cents for a pack of ramen last month. Now 39. How big of a jump just for ramen. And there's other shit. It's too much. The cost of living goes up. The prices of being alive, given money for such, has not.
Oh, come on. You know, you got Walmart giving you 1 cent
You know?
for
Yeah.
just because.
Yeah, that basically means one of those like 30 fucking packs of ramen I had to get, one of those, and instead of going up to $39, it was basically up to $38 instead.
uh, there, there you go, Sophia.
Yeah.
From Jeff in Ohio,
Mm.
Gopher. Do you think WWE should have called an audible and had Sami Zayn win the WWE title at Elimination Chamber, or at least one title?
Uh, I'm conflicted on the whole situation. I don't know what I would have personally done. I did like the idea someone had. I forgot I forgot who, but like somebody had an idea that Sammy loses there, but then the match at Mania becomes a triple threat, which I know you're not a fan of, but
Mm.
it becomes a triple threat where both titles are on the line, but it's a like two fall match. Like the first fall gets one title, the second fall gets the other title, and then Cody wins the first one, and then he tries to win the second one to become the double champ, but then Sammy ends up winning that.
What if Roman wins both falls?
Well, you know that's a thing that could happen as well.
What if? I mean, we're talking about if you're running WWE. What if you had Top Dollar win the Money in the Bank and he cashed in that night?
You know, I don't know how he would have won Money in the Bank. He hasn't been in any of those, but you know,
Well, he would have done it on accident. Like he would have fucked up the finish, and everyone will be like,
he would have
"What the hell were you doing?"
fucked
And
up the finish of a match he wasn't even in.
Yeah,
that is something
I
that R-Truth would do, as part of his character.
Yeah.
I mean, he did one time try to fucking climb a ladder to win the Royal Rumble. So
To question 3.
On to question 3.
From Jesus in California.
Okay.
Jesus, he's a big fan, son of God, Yahweh.
Yes.
Starred in several films like Passion of the Christ.
He has a recurring
Jesus
role
Christ
on
Superstar.
he has a recurring role in South Park, as I've been watching.
That's true. That's true. That's a show you've been watching as well.
Yeah.
Pretty big star.
Yeah.
His question is if you could start a polyclue with 3 male EFED characters who had their company's world titles and that you didn't make yourself, who would they be?
If I could do a what now?
So you're gonna be in a relationship with like 3 other EFED characters.
Okay.
That were world champions in their companies, but weren't made by you.
Okay, so which 3 male characters in e-fetting would I be in a relationship with together at the same time? But they had to be world champions and not characters that I created.
Uh-huh.
Huh. All right. Let me think. See, so like immediately Sean Young pops to my head, but I don't think he was ever a world champion, so I can't go with him. Huh. Rob, probably, like Rob Chapman would probably be one.
He was a world champion.
Yeah, he was world champion numerous times, I believe. That Mark Story's pretty cute. You know, not gonna lie. There's the trash. And let's go with fucking, you know what? Razor Extreme. Go with him as well. Rob Chapman, in XWA. Rob Chapman, Razor Extreme.
Is that
Mark Story?
Is that a real world title, or is that like fucking the XPW World Championship?
It is a real.
It gets defended in California all the time. The world champion.
Yeah. So that's my answer. Jesus from South Park fame.
True. Right. Let's do it. So, Bluff and Gopher. I got 3 headlines here, and our pal Gopher has to figure out which headline is one that I've made up. I made one of them up. 2 of them are real. One's fake.
I'm gonna be honest here, Moose. I have to take a shit.
Mm-hmm.
So, how much time do you have left before you have to do stuff?
I I scheduled this podcast so that we finish, and then I have some time to get ready before work. I go at in like an hour and 20 minutes. Well, I leave the house in like an hour. from when we're recording this.
Okay, so we should probably do a little bit of a speed run to the finish here. Cause I got a whole situation happening for me.
No, this is funny. Like you need to take a shit in the middle of the podcast.
I've been like holding it in for about 15 minutes now, and so far so good. But I might win that championship soon. So
no, we need to talk about this. So in the Discord server, Jeff has it's a hard. He called it the Hardcore Championship, but was it something else? Another name too, where
it has like
if you poop yourself, you become the champion.
Yeah, it's I forgot the exact name. It has like a whole
the PYY poop yourself.
Poop yourself, something like that. But the point is, whoever is the most recent person to shit themselves is the champion, which currently is Jeff. He's a multi-time champion.
I was a champion for a little bit.
Yeah, you were. I came very close at the end of a recording session recently. Another one where I did, or at the end of a stream recently.
Oh, this could be a historic podcast. You could win the title while we're recording.
I can win the
listeners. Oh no.
Yeah. So let's just do some channel updates real quick. Okay. The usual shit is happening for YouTube. Fucking Pokemon Sun. Pokemon Sun's going on. Little Nightmares is almost finished. Fucking the game with the guy who beat his wife or whatever the fuck. That game is almost finished. We got Puyo Puyo Tetris.
High on Life.
Yeah, High on Life. We have Puyo Puyo Tetris coming soon, which
will be like March though.
It will, you know. Like mid March. And that's gonna be probably 2 or 3 episodes total because Brandon beat the game super quick. He definitely 100% beat the game and did not rage quit because he couldn't get past any levels. And so that'd be a couple episodes. And we have me playing The Legend of Zelda: The Minish Cap coming soon as well. That'll be after Little Nightmares. As for Twitch, there's a stream today as of this podcast coming out. There's a Halo stream. I will be there. Tuck will be there, and Jeff will be there the following day. A couple days from now, I guess. Ian will be there. Sorry, I'm like having the shit is like scrambling my brain more than it usually is scrambled. So like, yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean you're talking fast like you're doing an auction. I was gonna say like like you were gonna give them to me, and I wanted to continue talking about the shit. But remember, link in the description for Dubby
10% off.
Dubby.gg. Put Gopher and Tuck in the discount.
Gopher Tuck, no and. Or click the link in the description. Automatically applies it. Yes. But yeah, so
10% discount on their website.
Gopher and Juck returns on Tuesday. We're starting Demon Souls. There's finally going to be a picture for Juck in the bottom left corner instead of the audience one. He'll have his own one, like the Tuck and the Fredwardo. So we're gonna be starting Demon Souls co-op. That'll be the thing starting this upcoming Tuesday. Brandon and I will be streaming on Monday and Saturday next week, and we're streaming again today. Halo with Ian and whoever else wants to join. Yeah.
Man, so is it like trying to peek or like trying to push out your poop hole?
It's a struggle right now, but we got so Elimination Chamber happened. WWE Elimination Chamber. Let's go over these results real quick.
No. We gotta talk about the poopy. Like we're about to like end the show.
we still got a little bit here. We still got a little bit of time before I gotta sprint to this fucking bathroom. So Elimination Chamber.
The wrestling happened.
Yes, 2023 Elimination Chamber, WWE. The first match, Elimination Chamber, the female Elimination Chamber, women's chamber. Asuka defeats Carmella, Liv Morgan, Natalya, Nikki Cross, and Raquel Rodriguez. It was all right. It wasn't great, but it wasn't horrible. But Asuka winning is good. She should have won, and she did, so that's good. Anything? Did you watch any of this, Moose?
Hell no, I didn't. I don't watch WWE. I watch real.
You watch
fights.
Main Event.
Like outside. I watch real fights outside in the streets, and I'm like, man, I shouldn't get involved in that. And I drive away.
So Asuka won that. Fucking Bobby Lashley defeated Brock Lesnar by disqualification, so he didn't really defeat him, but you know. Which that was the stupidest fucking because Bobby's the heel, Brock's the face, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so the
But
finish.
I don't. Why is that though? Because this started when Brock randomly attacked Bobby.
I don't know. I just watched the pay-per-views with
So
friends, so I don't
so
really.
so is that the WWE babyface is like we're gonna invade first? I guess
Well,
in
given what
WWE
happened
world,
at the end of this match, probably. So, Bobby had Brock from behind, like a German suplex kind of setup, and Brock was struggling. And then he blatantly swings his leg back and kicks Bobby in the dick, very blatantly,
I
right
thought
in
he
front
had
of the
him in
ref.
the hurt. I thought he had
Oh
him in
yeah,
the hurt
yeah,
lock.
they had him in hurt locker. Yes, that was correct. But yeah, he swung his leg back, kicked him in the dick, right in front of the ref. The ref disqualified him. So Brock, the babyface, got super pissed, beat the shit out of Bobby and the referee. He F5'd them
Oh.
both like twice. Both he F5 Bobby through the fucking table. He F5 the ref again a second time outside of the ring. Like he just beat the shit out of both of them and then left while smiling as the babyface because he got disqualified for blatantly kicking Bobby in the dick.
Did he also pee on Bobby post match? I mean, why not? Like, it made him useless. They could.
Yeah, it was yeah. Up next there was a mixed tag: Edge and Beth Phoenix versus Finn Balor and Rhea Ripley. It was all right. Like some of it was good, but then like Beth Phoenix was very not on the ball with this one.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like there was her and Dominic, but Dominic in general is just not good. So yeah.
So she shat in the middle of the ring.
Probably.
Made it poopy.
Yeah. But Edge, Finn, and Rhea were good. So you know. Edge and Beth Phoenix won, and then we got to the men's chamber, which was for the United States title. Austin Theory, John Cena Jr., as he's famously known, successfully defend. Oh, the women's side one, by the way, was for the opportunity to face Charlotte at Mania, so that's gonna be Asuka now, or not Charlotte, Bianca. Rhea's facing Charlotte. Men's chamber, Austin Theory retained, beating Bronson Reed, Damian Priest, Johnny Gargano, Montez Ford, and Seth Rollins. Montez Ford looked really fucking good in this match. He came in, he was doing all the shit, a whole bunch of fucking stiffness. He did a cool dive from the very top of the chamber, like hanging on from the top, and then like rolled around and fell off. It was cool. This one was much better than the women's chamber.
I don't understand what's the point of the Elimination Chamber.
Fun and good times.
But what do you mean fun? You could put trampolines around the ring, and that'd be fun and good times. Too.
Yeah, they should do that as well. Get a trampoline match going.
But no, don't do that.
Yes, do that. And then the main event. Roman Reigns defeated Sami Zayn. This was hinted at earlier when we mentioned that whole thing and the thing. Mm-hmm. Roman Reigns defeated Sami. It was a fun, good match, good storytelling. Obviously, people were upset because Sami didn't win. I didn't think he was gonna, but you know there were many ways they could have went with this. Then after the match, there was a situation. Kevin Owens came out to make the save. Sami, despite losing, did look very strong and had to like Roman had to cheat and pull a whole bunch of fuck shit to finally beat Sami. So at least there's that, and obviously it seems like they're setting up for Sami and Kevin to team again at WrestleMania. And that was how the show ended.
No Steve Corino.
No Steve Corino. No.
Oh.
Yeah.
F.
F's in the chat for the lack of Steve Corino.
Man. So you're looking forward to WrestlePalooza 2023?
Not really. I don't really know anything about WrestlePalooza. Although I am going to a wrestling show 2 weeks from now. It'll be on Friday, March 10th. I'll be going to a VIP wrestling event where I'll get to see Jonathan Gresham for the first time. So that's cool. And I'll be seeing a steel cage match from the front row, which will be a first for me.
Wow.
Where it'll be
in the cage.
The current VIP champion, what was his name? Brian? Keith Bryan? I don't remember. It's either Brian Keith or Keith Bryan. He's really good. He's very, very stiff, hard shots. He's taken on the previous champion who he just beat at the last VIP championship or VIP wrestling show. Shane Taylor. You know about Shane Taylor. So it's going to be
Ring of Honor World Television Champion.
Yes, so they're going to be facing off in a steel cage match as a rematch from their match at the last show, and they're going to beat the shit out of each other, and I'm all about it. So I'll be going to see that in 2 weeks.
Reminds me of the time you went to go see New Jack.
True. You know, fans bring the weapons match. I saw him. hit the opponent over the dick with a vacuum cleaner that somebody brought.
But no stabbing, right?
No stabbing. There was a tub of army men. Those little army men figures. There was a tub of those involved, and somebody brought a plant named Mitch after the whole Dean Ambrose and Chris Jericho feud.
The John Moxley and Chris Jericho feud.
He was Dean Ambrose at the time.
I don't use people's slave names on this podcast.
Yeah.
All right. Have a good rest of your day, everyone. I think Snoopy's gonna poop.
Yeah, we're gonna skip the movie. We're gonna skip the movie trivia. So it's a pretty short episode, but when you got a shit, everything else sort of becomes secondary.
Well, actually, you should do the podcast on the pooper.
The people have been wanting it for years. The old, what is it called? Talking shit, or what was the
shooting the shit.
I will be shooting the shit in a moment here. I can guarantee that much.
All right. On Top of the World's on Saturday mornings.
Yeah. Remember, Halo stream today. Halo stream today on Twitch.
No, there's gonna be mice. He's lying. There'll be a mouse. A mouse will pop out of the floor, and he's gonna see it, and he's like, "That's it. Twitch is done. Just cancel."
Look,
the
only thing that will get in between us and this fucking Halo stream is if I have to take a shit again. So that's the only thing. All right. Yeah. Anything else we gotta do? Anything else in this outro here?
No. We just have to keep talking so that we can prevent you from taking a shit. And you can.
I'm not gonna win the championship. God damn it! Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.
Go for the bell.